Well, let's get more on this now with Abdul Ghani Al-Iryan in Cairo. He's a senior researcher at the Sanaa Center for Strategic Studies. Really good to have you with us, Abdul. The tensions between the Yemenis and US forces are clearly escalating right now. It began after Donald Trump ordered the wave of attacks on Yemen over the weekend. Firstly, what do you think the US president is trying to achieve here, given the fact that the Houthis hadn't attacked shipping in the Red Sea since last year?
I think he needs that for domestic reasons, to show strength, especially as he had lost political capital in the confrontation with Zelensky. So this is flexing muscles that will not, in my view, have a significant impact on the military capabilities of the Houthis.
Yes, and in response, the Houthis say they'll resume their attacks on shipping in the Red Sea, including US assets. How likely is that threat, do you think? Do you think their capabilities are still there in terms of launching significant damage on assets in that strait?
Yes. The thing is, this is like playing the lottery. They fire a bunch of missiles at US ships. And one day, one of these missiles will come through and cause serious damage. For them, the defiance of firing these missiles is important for their domestic audience. However, I hope that this does not cause serious damage to the Americans, because if it does, the price on the lives of Yemeni civilians will be massive. The Americans have been, at least so far, have been careful to avoid civilian targets. But if American fighters are killed, then there is all the possibility that America will bomb indiscriminately.
After launching the weekend strikes, Donald Trump had warned Iran that he would hold them accountable for supporting the Houthis. He called on Tehran to stop arming the group and supporting them. Do you believe that will happen? And is this more about a US versus Iran conflict?
I think Iran cannot afford to lose the Houthis, so they will not stop. Clearly, the Houthis are in a position where they can continue for a while. They can absorb the casualties, the loss of leadership. We understand that some of the leaders have been killed in the past 2 days. But they can absorb that because they are a large organization, and they are spread all over the country, and therefore they can continue to operate even if they lose some of their leadership. But Iran will not come to their aid directly and will not stop sending weapons to them, because they are the last remaining member of the axis of resistance that can operate for Iran's defense.
In the face of the Houthi attacks on commercial shipping, we saw a coalition of Western countries respond, including the US, UK, and other nations. Do you think that will continue if indeed the Houthis continue their attacks?
There are 3 different operations. 2 of them, the European and the European Union operation, Aspidex, I think, and the US-led operation for escorting commercial vessels, Guardian of Prosperity, they will last for a long time now. It is similar to what happened when such operations were started to fight, to protect the shipping lanes from Somali pirates, and it lasted for years and years. But the operation that is offensive, which is Poseidon's Archer, that is what the US is bombing under. I think it will not last for very long, although Secretary of Defense Hegseth said it will, or rather the National Security Advisor said it will continue for as long as needed. But I think the possibility of that lasting more than a few weeks is not quite high.
Okay, Abdul Ghani Al-Iryan, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much again for joining us on the program.